Sometimes it's not about drama or exposés. It's about taking a moment to shine the spotlight on creators who make Second Life feel like home. I love doing these little videos because every so often, I think it's important to remind creators that we notice their work. We notice when they nail the details that make our world immersive. And yes, we also notice when customer support is, well, non-existent. But above all, this is just my way of saying thank you to the brands who give us beautiful spaces, furniture, and animations to enjoy every day. When I first came back to Second Life, I stumbled upon the Palm View house from Roost and instantly knew it was the one I wanted. At the time, I didn't even have the land to fit it, but the day I finally got a big enough parcel, I bought Palm View straight away, and it became my home for several years. Later, I tried another build from Reborn, but the poor LOD meant it would vanish when I tried taking pictures from a distance, which was frustrating. That's when I decided to try my first Onsu home, the Westport. It was a massive 3-story house, a little too big for my taste, though not the biggest in their lineup. I've always found that Onsu homes tend to lean either very large or quite small. But then they released the Palo Alto, and that one hit the sweet spot for me. Modern, more open-plan living, and those gorgeous floor-to-ceiling windows. I lived in the Westport for a couple of years, but ever since the Palo Alto came out, it's been our home, and we've been happily settled in it for years now. And since Onsu recently announced they'll be focusing on skyboxes for now, it looks like we'll be staying here until they eventually release a grand open living beach house, a dream I'm still holding on to. I should probably explain a little about my winter platform before diving into the houses. Back when I had the full Aussie Shores estate, 6 regions in total, we always had a sim-wide winter platform. It started out as a personal project because I've always loved the snow and wanted a white Christmas, but tenants enjoyed it so much that they asked me to keep it, and it became a year-round tradition where everyone could res a secondary home. With the remake of this new sim, the winter platform is still here, but the landscaping never actually happened. Unfortunately, I can't afford to pay for it again. So for now, we'll just have to imagine the grand snowy scenes I had planned. For the winter platform, I tend to branch out. I usually go with Roost, and last year, I bought one of their latest PBR-enabled homes. I'm one of those people who runs a day cycle EEP. That's an environment setting that moves from morning to night. So my estate is synced to Australian time. That means if you land on Aussie shores while living on the other side of the world, chances are you'll arrive in the dark. To me, that's part of the immersion. I love the transition of light, the glow in the distance at night, and even that eerie, don't walk alone in the dark feeling. The Roost home looked great, but there was one problem: the lights. No matter the time of day, they were always on. I tried removing the lamps, not easy, since they came in parts and had baked shadows. But it didn't matter. The hidden light sources stayed. I even sent a note card to Roost, but never got a reply. The light issue bothered me so much, and combined with the lack of response, I ended up disliking the house entirely. I never even bothered to finish decorating it, because it just didn't give me that cozy feeling I wanted. Then came Applefall. When they released their home, I bought it instantly. No hesitation, no second guessing. Not even the price made me flinch. It was smaller than what I'd use as a main residence. I prefer something spacious but not mansion-like. But for a winter cottage it was perfect. And let me just say, it's gorgeous. The wood paneling, the wallpaper, the doors. Every detail is beautifully crafted. But what truly impressed me, and what I only just discovered, was the light switch. Yes, an actual working switch that lets you turn the lights on and off in each room. Each room. That level of detail makes all the difference. You can create the perfect cozy scene, a quiet night by the fire with just the right amount of glow. If Apple Fall ever releases a larger house, something on the scale of Onsu's Palo Alto, I'll say it. Onsu will have competition for the first time. I've always loved Apple Fall for decor and furniture. Their animations never make us look like weird mannequins. But this home has me genuinely excited. I can already picture it fully decorated for Christmas. A couple of little suggestions for Apple Fall. Since many of us use homes like this as winter retreats, a snow roof add-on would be fantastic. I'd also love wallpaper add-ons, or even a HUD to drop in our own textures, especially for the kitchen, as I was not too keen on the choices for a kitchen. And yes, I'd happily pay for those extras. For now, though, I just want to say, Apple Fall, you've truly outdone yourselves. This little cottage has stolen my heart. And while I'm handing out shout-outs, I have to mention NR4S. They just launched a new PG chair and OMG, it's good. Not overloaded with a gazillion poses, just the right amount. And every single one is a gorgeous, well-crafted animation. Honestly, it's such a refreshing change to see quality over quantity done this well. I never thought I'd be this excited about a light switch in a virtual house. But here we are. It's those unexpected details that make SL so much fun. So if you're a creator, keep surprising us. And if you're a shopper like me, never stop exploring.